Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh yeah, and happy Friday, everybody. This time with a little bit of a mini live stream. I decided that, well, I have time on Saturday and Friday to have at least a small stream because all the important stuff are at the post-afternoon, so might as well offer you something to watch on Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon. I'm planning to continue on both days, Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time, things got a bit crazy. Like, honestly, they got a bit of crazy. Where do I even start? But yeah, long story short, everything went way too steamy on the to our comfort zone, and right now I'm making the hardest decision. I left you all in the cliffhanger last time, so yeah, Sayori has been depressed most of her life, and she's on a breaking point, and I need to now pick my answer. I need to make my choice, and it's not gonna be the easiest one. It's not gonna be the easiest one. Oh boy. Oh boy. How should I do this? Like, I've given this thought between the live streams. I'm giving this a thought. I'm like, right now, I'm squishing my little cryo slime from Genshin. I'm squishing him because this is a nervous situation, and this decision stands. But yeah, I feel like this is actually really tough. This is really tough because the situation is kinda bad, and the picking the obvious one would be to prevent her from doing those dark stuff. I would be picking the first one, but would that be my true feelings? Would that be the truest of me to pick that choice? After all this talk about like Monica being the character to pick, and putting others aside, and yeah, the obvious choice would be to pick the bottom one. The bottom one. You'll always be my dearest friend. And I really feel like that is going to be the case, because I've been leaning towards the friend part, really, because I would be lying, honestly. I would be lying on jumping on sides, because that would make the Arska in the game look pretty bad of a guy, if to prevent one's dark thoughts with a seemingly obvious lie. So that is actually really tough. Because I've been, as you all know probably, I've been a fan of Monica since the start of the series, so because I'm looking out to her, then I would be obviously picking the bottom one, and then I'm leaning towards to it. I'm leaning towards this decision. Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is actually very hard. This is extremely hard. I mean, obviously the worst one is gonna happen. Obviously the worst one is gonna happen if I pick this one. I can't do this. Can we just end it here? It's not too late. It's not too late to cancel the stream. But eventually I have to answer this. Päivämetallihollista, tervetuloa striimiin. Nyt on kuule paha paikka. Mun pitää tehdä päätös. Tunnustaa rakkaus minun lapsuuden ystävälle, vai friendzonaa hänet ikuisesti ja pahimmassa tapauksessa hän päättää päivänsä maapallolla. Et nyt ollaan pahas paikkaa. Nyt on niinku Dark Souls level shittiä. We are in a bad spot. Oh boy. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me afterwards. But I'll be picking... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm so sorry. Ensimmäinen vaihtoehto nyt tai ei koskaan. Mut kun mä olen ollut Monikan. Mä olen Monikaan päin. Sit moi veli. I can't make the decision. Ja päiväs Nestori, tervetuloa striimiin. Mä pystyn tähän. Mitä mä nyt teen? Koska Sayori päättää päivänsä maapallolla, jos mä valitsen alavaihtoehdon, mä tunnen sen luissani. Tästä ei tuu kivaa. Mä en tuu tykkää tästä. Mutta en mä voi valehdellakaan. Ylin vaihtoehto on suoraan valehtelua. Alin on oikea vaihtoehto, jos olen valinnut Monikan. Ei mä nyt vaan voi vaihtaa vaan puolta säälistää. Se ei oo oikein. Täällä tuskalla mä pelaan kirpää. Sentään siellä pelataan mukavampaa peliä, missä ei tarvi tehdä tämmösiä elämästä kuolemasta päätöksiä. Tää on hyvin rankkaa. Tää on hyvin rankkaa. Mä vihaan itteeni, jos mä nyt teen tämän. Mut mä olen puoleni valinnut. I've chosen my side, joten mä haluisin tämän. Mut kun mä en halua, että mun lapsuuden ystävä vaan heittää veivinsä sen takia, että minä kuitenkin menen Monikan kanssa. Tytöille käy kuitenkin aivan samoin. Mä voin tuntea sen. Tää peli on dark. This game is dark. They will all have a fate of their own. Mitä mä voin sille? Tää on hirveetä. Miksi mun pitää valita näiden kahden välillä? Miksi mä tein tän itselleni? Why? Oh. Perkele. No otetaan tämä. Kadutaan myöhemmin. Tuntuu siltä, kun tällä pelillä olisi pimeä sielu. Näin on. Tällä pelillä on kyllä the darkest soul. Okay. I've made my decision. I'm very sorry, but you'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's the best, and I'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Arska. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I can't. No. I'm a horrible person. Sakelson! Huomenta. Tervetuloa striimiin. Perkele. Ei. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Nyt, dudes, tähän tallennus. Jos mulle tulee suuri katumus, me teemme aikahyppäyksen takaisin siihen pisteeseen, missä minä tein valinnan. Nyt tuntuu jo pahalta. Hyvin pahalta. Ei. HERKEMMILLE girl cry. Mä olen ilkeä mies. Minä olen sydämetön julmuri. Jää on pelkkää... Sydän on pelkkää jäätä. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. Minä friendzonasin Sayorin. Minä otin hänet kaveriksi. Minä en sanonut hänelle, että rakastan sinua. Sayori, älä päätä päivääsi vielä. Etkö sä talentanut juuri sen jälkeen, kun olit tehnyt valinta? Niin, mutta katsos my friendo. Tässä on valinta. Tähän on jätetty tallennus. Mä tallensin sen jälkeen tuohon äskeiseen, niin se on vielä siellä. Nothing bad has happened. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Yeah, maybe that's a little too much because I'm afraid about the outcome. I'm really afraid of the outcome. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Tsuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure that event will be great too. Asuka! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Fuck. You would think that on days this important she would try a little harder. Jotain pahaa tapahtuu. Ihan varmasti. Kun siis musiikkikaan ei kuulu. Nyt ollaan lähetty sinne syvempään päätyyn. Täältä on vaikea uida takaisin kivaan ja turvalliseen altaan päähän, missä jalat yltää pohjaan. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Asuka. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Arska Doki Doki Kyun, welcome Yara, welcome to the stream. But I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's the best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out real nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. The one that I haven't read before. Guys? Apua! Nyt on hätä! Ja tällaisen tilanteeseen tarvitaan vain yksi asia. Se nimi on vesi.
Nyt me saamme vettä.
Juman suikka. Ei tämmöstä saa laittaa. Tämä on ihan niinku tosta... This is like... from The Shining. Hohto. This is Hohto tier shit. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Arska? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels like completely different from everything else Sayori's written. 1, nothing wrong with the 2. Nothing wrong with the 3. Nothing wrong with the 4. Nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong. There was that poem was there was nothing wrong about it. There was nothing wrong about it. Just words after words, sentences after sentences. They were all the same. And if that's not fishy, then I don't know what is. Nyt ollaan jännän äärellä. Nyt ollaan todellakin jännän äärellä. Nyt alkaa vähän vattan pohjassa tuntua pahalta. But more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Keep on running, Arska. Keep on running. Drowning Pool Buddies kappaleesta. Ahaa. En ole kuullut kyseistä kappaletta, kuten varmaan on saattanut kuulla, kun en ymmärtänyt referenssiä. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to the school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Hello, Shady, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Yeah, this is definitely not like this. This is now, we are in a bad situation. Sayori is not there, and there was a poem with all those words like, get out of my head, get out of my head. And now I feel really uncomfortable. Came to lurk while working, but now I'm scared. I'm scared too. I'm scared too. I'm really scared. What have I done? Why did I make the decision? I'm now... Mä kadun mun päätöksiäni, okei? Minä aidosti kadun. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house... Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Yeah, if you would have picked the first choice, you dumbass. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really did not want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Erittäin hyvin sanottu sieltä takaa. Ei! No, Sayori! Mikä tää musiikki on? Maska Pro kaikki ok. Mulla on nyt tosi... Mä en tiedä enää. Mä en tiedä enää. Siis yhtään. Mä en tiedä yhtään enää. Tämähän piti olla niin iloinen ja pirteä peli. No niin piti! Mut mitä tapahtui? An exception has occurred. File game script, line 307, see trackback text for details. Mulla on tosi paha fiilis. Miksi mä tein tän päätöksen? Mulla ois pitänyt mennä sillä ylimmällä, mut sit mä olisin vaan valehdellut. I would have been lying. Nyt puristan hermostuneena mun kryoslaimia. I see you've met with a terrible fate. Yes. Luojan kiitos mä tallensin äsken siihen sen jälkeen kun mä olin valinnut sen. Ihan perus Doki Doki musa. Ihan perus. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing of me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's the best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? How did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Ai että, pian saattaa tapahtua jotain erikoista. No niin saattaa. Screw the literature club! Screw that! Honestly, screw the festival! I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do. Bring her back. Mulla on seivi, ystäväiseni. Älä hätäile. Don't worry. I got you covered, bro. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Ah, but it is, my friend. But it is, my friend. We have the save states. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Aska rikkoo 4. seinää. Niin, minä itse rikon 4. seinää olemalla itse pelissä. I can never take it back. Never. 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 Endo. Ei vielä. No ei tietenkään. Eihän tää nyt Striimi pelailu voi tähän loppua. Lopputekstit on nähtävä, sit se on ohi. Osaaks joku lukea tämmöstä? Mä en oo ainakaan osaa. Anteeksi! What? I don't grasp. What's happening? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Selvästi taikieltä. Joku on leikkinyt Unikonella vähän. No selkeästi on leikitty jollain ohjelmalla nyt. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let the catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups while walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always want to... Mitä peli tekee nyt taas? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is an ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Arska? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you there. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Itse asiassa nyt tehdään tämä. Missä mun seivi on?! Missä mun seivi on?! Niin! Tää pitää nyt näin mennä! Missä mun onnellinen tarinakaari on? Missä on mun onnellinen tarinakaari? I fucked up! This game! No! What am I fighting for? What am I fighting for? I can't.
Anna suolaa!
Aika suolaista.
Minä luulin, että mulla oli seivi! Perkele! Ei näin, jätkät! Guys! Not like this! Ei! Tää menee kaikki ihan pieleen! Mun on nyt pakko riisua huppari päältäni. Tämä peli aiheuttaa kovia tuntemuksia. I have no words, guys. I have no words. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you came here in for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Mutta mä veikkaan, että Arska pitää sensuroida toi pelin hirttäytyyskohta sitten YouTubesta. Pitääköhän se? Jos muilla Doki Doki niin kun... Ultiksen videossa joo. Kyllä mä en oo sitä Ultiksen videoa kattonut. Mut jos se on the case, että siitä saattaa tulla jotain, niin sitten mä kyllä editoin tämän VODin uudestaan ja sensuroin sen. Koska normaalistihan nämä VODit menee siis ihan raakana. Heti kun rekki on vaan pistetty pois päältä, niin YouTuben eetterin 2 päivän päästä. Mut jos nyt tulee joku juttu tosta noin, niin sitten kyllä ehdottomasti rupee sensuroimaan sitten. Ettei koko YouTube räjähdä semmosesta. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh no. Literature? That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far? It It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Asuka. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... If you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Now I'm having a second thoughts after what happened. Uskotteko siihen, että katumuksen jälkeen olisi nyt kyllä kallistunut siihen lapsuuden ystävään? Olisi pitänyt vaan valita yli niin kuin metalliholisti sanoo. Olisi pitänyt vaan kuunnella mitä katsoja sanoi. Striimaajan valinnalla ei ole mitään väliä. Ja kun striimaaja valitsee, se johtaa yleensä huonoihin juonikaariin. Ainakin Doki Doki Literatura-klubissa. Oi hiivatti, sanon minä. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Asuka, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time, you're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That was basically me at the start of this game. That was basically me. Today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh boy. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A quest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Asuka. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? Soon to be. No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more timid. More timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Asuka in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you you let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry. The newest member of the literature club, it's Asuka. What's up, Drake and Josh Season 7? Welcome to the stream. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. She met me in a class. Basically. She did not just run into me. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Asuka? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Monica's writing tip of the day. Don't forget to check out Monica's Twitter for really great writing tips. Yeah, I've actually seen one of those Twitter accounts, but I've avoided it because of the spoilers, because I'm playing this game for the first time, and things got really crazy. Long story short, my childhood friend hanged herself. I'm good, man. You have my word. No spoiler from me. Okay, good. Like I just witnessed my childhood friend hanged herself because I picked to friend zone her, and I feel extremely bad right now. It took a hit on me. I'm not used to playing games like this. I'm really not used to playing games like this. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Monika's tip of the day. Remember that it's important to have a little bit of Monika in your life. That is actually true. And actually my favorite girl of the bunch was actually Monika. I chose her at the start. And so, in that sense everything's good, but I'm not very happy that my childhood friend is dead. That still haunts me to the end of this game. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in a classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Asuka, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with a deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say that out loud! And give it back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Inhoan kauhua, sanoi hahmo kauhupelissä. Näin on. Kiinni jäi.
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Not net. Natsuki has been demoted or promoted to being net. What's up, Nat? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. The way everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Arska? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Arska. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Big mistake, buddy. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Arska? Yeah, It could be fun, right? Mieluummin kotona.
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Asuka, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Asuka, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Oh my... What is this? Happy time. Gotcha.
That's a good question.
Oh my god. Kuis roikku, moi Granok. Ei kovin hyvin. Sanotaan nyt vaikka näin, että ei kovin hyvin. ei kauhean hyvin.
Iloisia asioita, kuule. Ajattele positiivisesti. Mä en voi.
Okei. Okay. Olipa kiva runo. Olipas kiva special poem. Okay, it's time to make yet another poem. I'm so sad that the save file got deleted. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that it got deleted. Honestly, I can't believe this. I honestly can't. Oh dear. Tästä kuvasta tulee mieleen vain Brianin elämä elokuvan loppu. Oi ei. Tai taitaa olla se runo, joka johti edelliseen. Okay, what do we got? Misfortune prayer, electricity whistle, despise pleasure, jump silly. Yeah, I could have jumped silly if this would have ended in a good note, but it didn't. Skipping fireworks. Who would skip fireworks? Honestly, I'm gonna go with fireworks because that is nice. Contamination, melancholy, time, ocean, bouncy, festa. Charm, precious, childhood excitement. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm gonna go with excitement. Romance, essence, Valentine, lust, giggle, sunny, whirlwind, judgment. The whirlwind judgment seems like a cool anime move. Whirlwind judgment. Tears, extreme. I'm gonna go with the essence. Forgive shame. Häpeälle anteeksi. Judge.
Did you hear? Yeah, the judge. Hyvä, että Sake näki jotain. Jutkia vaan. Jutkement. The judge. Toivottavasti tulee joku pelkästään jutke-sana, niin sit tulisi oikein koomista. Forgive shame, infallible milk, play games. Hey guys, remember this weekend to play games. Play games. This is cool. Bubbles email, anger incapable. Anger incapable. I'm gonna go with games. I'm gonna go with the games because that is the theme of this weekend. Nightgown pure, Journey nibble, explode cage, fierce skirt, mouse atone. Okay. Of course, when there were fireworks, they explode, so yeah. Loud party. Loud parties. Hurt empty. Heaven sent swimsuit. Rain cloud imagination. Comfort horror. I am not comfort with horror at all. No. I've suffered enough. I don't want to suffer anymore. I'm gonna go with loud because... Or imagination. I'm gonna go with imagination. Death special. Come on, man! Too soon! Too soon! Remove this. Kawaii whisper. That was one of the kawaii whisperers you got there. Cute disoriented. Entropy clumsy. Together universe. I'm gonna go with universe. Or special. Pink climax. The pink climax sounds cool. Socks dark. Question happiness. How do I question happiness? Happiness can be found from the smallest of things. Fluffy raw, after image intellectual. I'll be picking happiness. Landscape rainbow, cheek smile, vibrant misery, kitty fickle, daydream insight. Daydream insight. Päiväunet näkyvissä. I'm gonna go with landscape because the fireworks is my theme. The first word in this one decides the way I'll go towards the poem. Vertigo adventure, depression eternity. Come on, game! Oh, with these sanamiksaukset, word mixing, depression eternity. No, I don't feel too comfortable. Sticky disaster, strawberry meager, infinite alone. I'm gonna go with eternity and beyond. Candy breathe, portrait rose, friends boop, chocolate vitality, desire fun. Because I desire fun. In these live streams, I mostly desire fun. So, I'm gonna go with breathe. Unending wonderful, tenacious shiny. Doki Doki summer. It's gonna be Doki Doki summer, isn't it? Cloud's heartbeat, frightening unrecruited. I'm gonna go with shiny, agonizing pain. No, don't do it. Sunset lipstick, sensation tragedy. I did not get any sensation from this tragedy. The chat got the sensation of a tragedy when my save file was deleted. I should have, right at the menu screen, I should have picked the other line of this story to prevent the death from happening. We could have enjoyed all the girls, but one ended her life so quickly. Oh my god, it's my first time finding a Finnish streamer. What's up, Akshat? Yes, a Finnish streamer, but I'm actually having the convos in English, or having the narration in English, but I occasionally, and for the most of the time, speak Finnish too, because the chat goes Finnish as well. So welcome. We are in the middle of doing poems. Something related to fireworks. The opening word was fireworks, so I'm gonna go with that. Lazy shopping, beauty extraordinary. I'm gonna go with extraordinary because it's always extraordinary to see fireworks. Amazing cry. I kind of blasted an amazing cry after this single unfortunate event. Dance headphones, spinning covert, disarray, anime. Oh yeah, music promise. I'm gonna go with amazing. Bliss fantasy. Oh yeah, that's me. Twirl aura, joy calm, determination anxiety, waterfall awesome. Yeah, waterfalls are awesome. Waterfalls are indeed awesome. I'm gonna go with joy to the world. Hopeless massacre. No. Not massacre. I don't want to see any more deaths. I wanna feel happy-go-lucky feelings and all the happy thoughts. No more dark. No more dark. Shiny Pokemon which can kill itself. Shiny agonizing pain. Yeah, exactly. Sing Bunny, Papa Dizone, Arska need the harem. Yeah, I prefer harem than death, honestly. Papa Dizone, vivid laugh, variance peaceful. I'm gonna go with laugh. Philosophy flying. Sweet peace. Sweet peace. That is what I want to achieve from this game. Sweet and peace between the girls. Flower sparkle. Defeat love. I need to defeat it to achieve it. Vacation family. Family vacation. Quotematskuu. Quote itsesi Arctic Archivesiin. Remember guys, if you're in the Discord, you can quote yourself in the Arctic Archives, or also known in Finnish arkistoon. Kannattaa arkistoida quoteja, jos kokee, että nyt tuli hyvä quote, niin laittakaa arkistoon, eli Arctic Archives. Ikiroutaan tallentuu hienoja tekstejä, jota muistelee lämmöllä, että mitä kaikkea sitä on tullut sanottua. Pelkästään minun sanoistani ei tarvitse, mutta voi quotata omia lohkaisuja, jos minä käskytän kovasti. Also, might as well do this while the Discord was mentioned. Let the Arctic ice flow lead you to somewhere more of a winter wonderland. The next word is what I want to call a sparkle because of the fireworks. Leaves a bit of a sparkle. Captive playground, marshmallow hope, starscape heart, lollipop ribbon. Oh, lollipop ribbon sounds cool. Parfait uncontrollable. I'm gonna go with captive because the moment of fireworks is always so captivating. Mä luulin, että toi sinun quote oli se, mitä sun olisi pitänyt lohkaista, mutta se olikin minun. I got bamboozled. I actually don't speak Finnish. It's okay. The Discord server and all is English too, so feel free to speak English there. The Discord is not just a Finnish place. Of course, most of the people there are Finns, yes, but there are channels where you can use English, and you can use English here. And it's completely okay. People don't have to understand anything about Finnish. It's completely okay, and that's fine. That is just completely fine. But it's actually nice that you actually found like a Finnish streamer. Like I feel happy about that. It's like somebody has found a Finnish streamer. I don't know if that makes me a bit special. That gives a special feeling. Incongruent passion, pout unrestrained, melody graveyard, kiss warm, treasure grief. The treasure grief. I'm gonna go with warm. Destiny's so... No! Stop with this! Where can I get the black bars? Where can I get the black bars? Honestly. Where can I get the black bars? I wanna remove this word from this list. This is way too dark. Embrace sugar. Embrace sugar. Yes, sugar is good. Enjoy sugar. I used to watch an Estonian YouTuber. Okay, an Estonian. The languages are different, but some people say that Estonians actually understand Finnish people. I've actually learned that myself too. Like from my teach back in the day told us. That was like when I was like, I don't know, was I in 2nd or 3rd grade? There was this 1 week when all the Estonian teachers came to visit our like our elementary school, and we learned that actually Estonians understand a bit of Finnish, and we actually kinda understand Estonians as well. But yeah, he used to say Estonian and Finland are, yeah, we are brothers. It's like the little brother of Finland. Yeah. It is actually so crazy that we have almost a similar language where we can actually understand each other. It's like those Hungarian Finnish language. Suomalais-ukrilaiset kielet. Like we have those language brothers of ours. We have them around, and that's cool. And he said Finnish people go to Estonia to buy cheap alcohol. Yeah, they do. We really do. Our Finnish people are some they are doing this to buy the alcohol a bit cheaper. But if I've come to understand, the prices are not that. The price difference is not actually that big anymore. When I listened to one conversation with one of my student friends that told me that the price difference between the Estonian and the Finnish alcohol is like come down to a small minimum. It's not as big as it used to be. But yeah, I still think that Estonia still has the cheaper alcohol. I have not done that myself though. I have not went to Estonia ever. I actually have not went to Estonia. Estonian language is really neat. From our perspective, it's really laid back and cute. It's really nice language to sing to. Yeah, it's actually really nice. And it actually sounds kind of hilarious. It actually sounds kind of hilarious too. But yeah, nature jumpy, memories analysis, poof bed, embrace sugar. I'm gonna go with... Asko suomalaisena sinun tulee käydä kerran Virossa. No ehkä mä käyn joku päivä Virossa. Joo, en oo sitten itekään käynyt. No siellä teet sitten kanssa. I'm gonna go with memories. With the last one. We get the poem done. Hi again, Arska. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Joku päivä. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Arska. Oh, she was glitching. Whoa. And the music is a bit distorted as well. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Well, that was an entrance, yo. That was an entrance, Natsuki. How did you do that? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you're planning to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, please. My text. Natsuki doesn't have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I can't read. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Like, honestly, girls, what are you doing? I'm just trying to narrate this. It's making my job difficult. Honestly. I heard Finnish language is really difficult. Yeah, it is one of the hardest languages to learn, actually. And easy for me to say, because this is my mother language. Että helppoa se on minun sanoa, että tää olisi vaikea kieli oppia. But yeah, I think it's a case for like, when you think about it, for me, personally, this is just an example. You're born in a certain country. You learn that specific language as your mother language. Then after years of speaking it, you can when you have that mother language, you can say that, well, I don't think it's that hard. Easy for you to say because that's your mother language. And if I would be thinking about, let's say, Polish language, I find it really hard. Polish or Chinese, I find it really hard to speak. It's no difficult, I speak it all the time. Yeah, just as Nestor said. It's kind of a... Do Finnish people have to learn Swedish in school? We do actually. We do actually have to learn Swedish in our school because it's our second language, and most of the Finns are not very... they're not glad. Let's just say they're not gladly learning it because it's the language we kind of, in a certain sense, we kind of need, but we don't. So usually the Swedish, it's actually really about the school and the location in Finland where you're actually... It depends on the school. It's really school dependent when you are starting the Swedish. Myself, I started Swedish in 7th grade. But I've heard that some kids start learning Swedish from 3rd grade or from an early age. There are schools like that. There's also Finnish Swedish like schools here. We have like these same type of universities, but they are mostly in Swedish language. So yeah, I've heard that Finland has the best education system. It indeed has the best education system in the whole wide world. Gee, yes, and never used outside of school and forgot whole language. Learning other language can be hard if it functions very different from the one you speak. Exactly. It really is different. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I like how the screen tilted a little bit to the right. Manga is literature! Quote. And monkeys can climb. Natsuki... She's the quote lord. She is the quote lord. Swiftly defeated. Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Asuka. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointment glance. Bang! Yuri, anyway... Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick a book if you wanted me to. For example, Finnish and Chinese are basically complete opposites. Yeah, they are completely opposite, so they're two completely different languages. In terms of kieliheimot. I used to learn French in middle school. I forgot all it. I currently want to learn German just for fun. I really want to be trilingual. What's your mother language, Akshat? What's your mother language? I have studied German myself in the high school. Yeah, I started Germany as an obligatory course in 8th grade. Since then I started studying German. I have not studied German after I graduated from high school, so that's it. I know few words, and I have a German friend of mine, so yeah, that's about it. That's my history with the German language.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as a vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. I speak Hindi and I'm fluent in the English as well. The username actually gave that away, that there might be a Hindi language. Okay. Nice that there's Hindi speaking person in the chat as well. So that's cool. You might actually be the very first Indian viewer. Or Hindi speaking viewer actually in the chat also, so that's the first one for me as well. You found a Finn, and I found a Hindi speaking person. Win-win. I've heard that the grammar of Chinese is actually surprisingly easy. Learning the Hanzi is the hardest part. Yeah, that's just yeah, that's mainly why it's hard. It's about the writings, the Hanzis. Yes. You have to learn all subjects in English, so in some sense I know more vocabulary in English. Yeah, for the most cases, yes. Most cases I feel like in Hindi-speaking countries, English is indeed very important in education wise and something. Suomessa perustellaan sillä, että ruotsin kielen tärkeyttä, että sä tarvitset sitä Suomessa ruotsinkielisellä alueella toimimiseen, mutta Suomen perustuslaissa on kohta, jossa sanotaan, että suomalaisen tulee saada palvelua omalla äidinkielellään. Tämä on myös totta. Tämä on myös täysin totta. Eli jos sinulle ei puhuta suomea esim. Kaupan kassalla, niin sinun kansalaisoikeuksiasi on loukattu. Okei. Asia kunnossa. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. And enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What you doing there, buddy? I hear Natsuki utter as an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You look for something in there? Fucking Yo! That's some strong words right there, miss. That's some strong words right there. Monica. Mä oon pärjännyt Tukholmassa vaan enkulla. Good for you, Krahnok. Kyllä sinä pärjää. Kaikki enkkuan ymmärtää. Fucking Monica. She's mad, as you can see. The M goes from the layout. Right there. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands.
How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
Curious, I'll pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. How difficult the writing system of Hindi language is. Yeah, that's actually very interesting to hear as well. Mä oon pelannut ruotsalaisten kanssa videopelejä hyvinkin monesti ja englantia ollaan puhuttu ja kaikki ne ruotsalaispelaat on ihmetellyt ruotsin kielen asemaa Suomessa. No se on hyvä, että hekin itse on ihmetellyt eikä vaan niinku kuittaile siitä, että suomalainen ei osaa ruotsia. Nats kuulostaa yhtä rauhalliselta kuin liekehtivä pikarin Dumbledore. Did you put your name in a goblet of fire? Natsuki, laitoitko sinä sen Monika, laitoitko sinä sen mangan? Huonoon paikkoon siellä hyllyssä. Eikö sinä ymmärrä, että minun mangat pidetään järjestyksessä?
We were also a British colony like 200 years. Speaking English is kinda seen as a status symbol.
Yeah, I remember that history about the Indians.
I remember that history. And it's kinda sad that though, like, even though the people's native language is Hindi, all the jobs prefer people who are fluent in English, even if it has nothing to do with English.
Yeah, that's actually kinda dumb, actually. Why not use your own mother language, in this case Hindi, in your, like, in jobs and such? Like, that's actually stupid.
That's actually stupid.
But yeah, maybe the history has something behind all this, and yeah, and it's maybe like a society thing, society-related thing.
She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring.
Poor fate girls. It's a series I've never heard in my life.
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge,
Jutke,
you can go do it through the glass of that door.
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything.
I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Asuka. Consider this...
Don't judge, boo. This game's terrifying.
In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girl from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands.
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses.
Neturi, tervetuloa striimiin ja haluan nyt sanoa, että pahin on tapahtunut. Olen hyvin pahoillani. Tämä on riistäytynyt käsistä. Tämä ei mennyt niinku Strömsössä.
I mean, it is difficult even for me. It's also simple. There are the consonants and there are different symbols for long and short vowel, and they are put on top or below of the consonants. So that's the case.
So yeah, I know that the vowels are like, ai mitä on tapahtunut? Sayori on kuollut. Sayori hirtti itsensä. Sayori hanged herself. Mä friendzoonasin hänet. Ja sit hän kuoli. Ja reaktio oli hyvin valtava.
Who?
Ei Natsuki, ei Juri eikä Monika, vaan se childhood friend. Childhood friend has died.
Oh no.
She did. I'm not very happy about it. I'm not happy about it. Totally not.
It featured 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It exceedingly more. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
Eihän tuolla klubissa ole kuin 3 tyttöä. No niin! No niin! Niin onkin. Mitä minä höpötän? What am I doing? Niin kuka se oli? En muista. Niin. En minäkään muista. Se on hirveä tilapäinen mielenhäiriö nyt menossa. Eiköhän se tästä lähde.
Yes, I am a geography student.
Glad that there's geography fans.
Yes, I'm a geography student. But I also study biology as my second subject. So yeah, I study natural sciences.
She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
Ooh, so she's interested on me now.
Ja syksyn matkalla alkoon hirtänpä itseni lipputankoon. Tämä on siis yksi säkkappasta, nyt tuli laulettua sillä nuorempana. Lipputanko on yhdyssana. Minä en ole kielipoliisi. Kunhan ymmärrän sen, mitä sanoit. Aska tried to call to Sayori, but she just hanged. No! Kaanok! Hey! That was bad! Honestly! Have you played GeoGuessr? I have with my student friends, yes, but we are a bit... even though we are, like, geography students, we are still not the pros. Don't expect me to be pro as well. That would be actually a very interesting live stream, actually. Live stream idea. GeoGuessr. That would be really interesting, actually. I've never thought about that before. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series and I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kind of people. Yeah, manga is not for kids. And even more for myself, I read manga. I don't feel bad about telling it to the others. I don't feel slightness of bad. Nuh-uh. I've made it obvious for like everyone. In the university life, I've actually made it quite clear, and they don't mind. They don't poke fun at it. They don't poke fun at it. Mistä te ostatte mangoja? Konitapahtumista. Konitapahtumista ostan itse kaikki mangat, mitä... Siis ennen ostin siis ihan noista S-marketeista ja noista niin kuin K-supermarketeista aina sieltä manga-hyllystä, siis suomenkielisiä mangoja. On meillä englanninkielisiäkin tuolla hyllyssä. Niin sieltä on yleensä ne mangat tullut ostettua. Et se on enemmän semmonen koniostos lähinnä suurimmaksi osaksi. Aina siis ennen kuin me lähdetään Koniveljen kanssa, niin aina me tehdään lista niistä mangoista, mitä meiltä puuttuu, ja sen perusteella sitten kerätään sitä sarjaa lisää. Vaikka sen englanninkielisiä osia ei edes löytyiskään tänä päivänä, niin silti me etsimme. Ja löytyy aina jotain uutta luettavaa. Oikeesti, kaikkien 7 raidien jälkeen tää uusiutuva Water Lightning Rod Pikachu, jonka EV-treenattu väärin. Uudet kaupasta ja vanhat enkkujulkaisut Fatsusta. Nice. Fantasiassakin mäkin on nähnyt niitä, mutta siis mä en oo ite käynyt tuolla meidän paikallisessa Fantasiassa ollenkaan. Aska lukee mangoja. Morjesta kussissamme ja hei Noora, tervetuloa Striimin kupikin. Mun pitää kyllä napata toi Pikachu. Ihan vaan sen takia, että sit saa Lightning Rodin. Vaikka mä olisin jo löytänytkin sen, niin silti. You want to have that Lightning Rod Raichu. You want to have that in doubles. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other loser over time. Minä ostan manga ja hedelmähyllystä. Kiinnitit ton viestin. Oi hiivatti, nyt mennään lujaa, hyvää perjantaita. Perjantai on täällä, me lähdemme lujaa eteenpäin. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh, Dad! No! Isä! No. Ei taas tätä. Mua ahdistaa tämmönen. Kattokaa nyt tätä fonttia. Ei. No. Ei tätä. Miksi tää ei voi olla enää kiva ja ihanaa? Tästä tulee vähän pelottavaa. Okay, so... onks tää nyt se, että anime ja manga lähtee lapsesta hakkaamalla vai mikä se on se sanonta? That's disgusting.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Kept Monica's kind of jerk about it.
Silloin holdissa lightball iskut on Tanner Surf Iron Tail Player of Rain Dance. Jyrsiähän kuolee. Kun pistetään 1 kultapoika, 1 golden boy ja se on siinä.
I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? Mulla on dilemma, en haluaisi ostaa pelejä, mutta kaupan sivulla kummittelee Silent Hill 3. Snästori, me tiedämme kaikki, mihin tämä johtaa. Sinä olet kuitenkin ostanut sen seuraavan kerran, kun minä avaan striimin. EV Max HP, Max Special Attack. Miksi se on EV treenattu väärin? Kuka runnaa bulkia Pikachu? Sanonpahan vaan. I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So...
Minä nauroin tolleen. Haha!
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Come on, game. Don't. I'm having already a bad feeling about this dark screen. The black screen literally jump scared the shit out of me. You should have seen the reaction, guys. That was pretty loud. It was a strong reaction. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Aww.
Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! No! Oh my! Ei voittaa! No! Ei! Stop! En pysty enää! Pitää lopettaa tähän! Ei! En mä saa susta mitään selvää, neitis! Hei! Sinä nukahdit! Älä flippaa! Sinä nukku! Minä luki manga! Sinä nukku! Sinä kaatui minun päälle! You fell to me! Not vice versa! Not my fault! Honestly.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay?
Yeah, exactly. Natsuki, are you okay? That was not okay.
Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar.
She throws it in Natsuki's direction. You could use a little Snickers. She was in need of... Mitähän siellä historiassa lukee tekstinä? Let's see. Yeah. The history. Mitäs tätä nyt tulkitaan? Piin 1:4 puolikas morsu beatbox. SDS 1 13/4 1 copyright-merkki 1 incoherent text. Inkoherenttia tekstiä. Ei tästä saa mitään selvää. Yritin lukea ääneen, mutta 13/4 nyt ei oikein ihan täsmää. Voitaisko pikkasen pienentää? Holy damn. She speaks the language of the gods. Yeah, she indeed does. She indeed does. She was just in the need of Snickers, right guys? She just needed that Snickers. She just needed that Snickers. Snickersi puuta. Siinä se vaan oli. Siitä se johtuu. Eli kannattaa oikeasti, sitten jos teillä tulee oikeasti silmissä pimeänä ja rupeaa suu mutruttaa ja rupeatte puhumaan 13/4, niin sit äkkiä Snickersia naamaa. Ja mieluummin proteiinipatukka Snickers, niin kuin tässä äsken tapahtui. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Tai sitten on nuudelin kieltä. Sekin voi olla totta. Nickerson.
Don't worry, Asuka. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
Holy moly! Holy moly! Ah! That was scary. That was very, very scary. Oh, that was scary. Hänelle tuliko diabeteskohtaus? Sokerin puute. Piti saada äkkiä. Alright, let's read the poem of Monica's first. I should start with Monica. Pistetään toi... Mikä toi? Natsuki viimeisenä, kun hänellä on patukka kesken. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Arska. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. Arskan hieno tulkkaus lipahtu. Kiitoksia. Yritin parhaani lukea sitä. Yritin parhaani. Nyt sulle vanhoista sanonnoista tulee vanhoja mainoksia päähän. Alright, I keep that in mind. Hei ihmiset, nestettäkääs tekin, koska toi oli aika kova veto äsken, niin ottakaa tekin
Nyt
vähän.
me saamme vettä.
And of course I'll be afraid to bring this up. It's much better. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Arska. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Arska. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Yeah, the fireworks poem was my masterpiece, alright.
Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Oh, so now they're making similars with me. Tulkki Arska, I love it. I love it.
And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. Wait! Leave her any food in the house? Natsuki's dad kinda sus.
Oh dear God. Now there's another dark truth. Dad is evil. Oh, well, the dad was already evil when she mentioned beating her up to a pulp if he finds her reading manga. Ei jumala, mä nyt löysin halvemmassa niin 3 VPDstä. No niin, this is exactly what I... Ihan just niinku mä äsken sanoin. Nestori on sortunut ostamaan jälleen pelin.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
You didn't help me.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat shed sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air breath dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, thank you. And also guys, I just made a quick realization. I need to stop. I need to stop the stream. Nyt on Silentit 3 ostettu. Let's go, Nestori. Mä arvasin, että sä ostat se. Ei epäilystäkään. But yeah, I already made a promise that this would be a short stream, so it is gonna be like that. So yeah, I'm gonna save the game right here. We're gonna continue tomorrow. By reading Natsuki and Yuri's poems, and then we'll see where this glitchy adventure takes us. The worst happened, and I still feel it in my... I still feel it. Kind of bad. Mulla on tosi pahat tunteet WhatsAppissa edelleen siitä, mitä tapahtuu. Että voi vitsit. Tää peli on jotain kyllä nyt. Että herranen aika. Huhhuh. Tässä on sulateltavaa pikkaseksi aikaa, mutta tomorrow we'll be continuing at the same time, so 13:00, which means 1 p.m. Finnish time plus 2 GMT. We'll be continuing again another short stream of Doki Doki Literature Club, so yeah, just for you guys to note, if I decide to do a mini stream is about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's a mini stream for you. That's an alternative option if I can't go do a full session like I've used, like the 3-hour sessions that we are all so used to. So if I want to stream and I can have so little of time, I can always put it like 1 hour and 45 minutes, and so that is always an alternative option to like go for on these days. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Like I said, tomorrow, huomenna kello 1 iltapäivällä jatketaan taas Doki Doki Literature-klubia. And on Sunday, also at 1 p.m., eli 1 iltapäivällä, on sunnuntaina Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlockea. Että kyllä, the next live streams on the next couple of days are gonna be starting at 1 p.m. So yeah, we're gonna be having afternoon live streams. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday and Friday evening as well. I'm going to enjoy some Smash Brothers with local Smash players. So that's my Friday. That's basically my Friday plans in short. Let me see real quick. Do we have anyone we could send you guys to? Because it would be really nice to raid people these days. So let me just check a little bit. Let me check. Is there anyone there? There's like I kind of want to send you to the mutuals, so I kind of want to send to someone.
This is who I think it is.
Yes, it indeed is. Guys, we're gonna make a raid to a certain very known VTuber in Finland. We're gonna make a raid to Lumi VTuber herself. We're gonna make a raid. So, she's currently doing puzzles. So she's making a palapeli puzzle. IRL stream. She's making a puzzle. So, let's send the Arctic snows to the snowy VTuber. So let's do that. Let's do the raid message. Raid 2 is for the English text and the Finnish texts for the common command of raid. So yeah, tomorrow 1 p.m. we continue Doki Doki Literature Club. So have a good Friday, guys, and let's go raid Lumi the VTuber. So have a good day, guys, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So yeah, let's raid, and bye, guys.